Hey guys, today I want to go over some general information about our boxed upper control arms. These arms we offer for most mid-size as well as half-ton trucks, Ford, Chevy, Toyota, as well as some international versions, Hilux, the Ford Ranger, the Holden, Isuzu D-Max. So we make upper control arms for a lot of different vehicles, and here's some of the features. All of our arms they share the same features. So all the components that you see here today will be on all of them. They're just made to fit different vehicles. Let's start here with the box design. Our design is unique as it's not a tube, right? So we design the entire thing as a box structure, similar to how we design all the race trucks for our Brenthel Industries line of trophy trucks. Just a new, advanced, and a little more modern technique than using tubes, using a uniball. FK uniballs are used on the outside as a 1-inch, and this is significantly stronger than your ball joint is what currently on a stock truck. Durability wise, it can take a lot more load, as well as just durability. Over time, fatigue, a lot more angle as well. So when you're drooping out, ball joint can break if you're overextending, if you have an aftermarket shock, from King, Fox, or anybody else. This is going to let your suspension fully droop and get the full articulation out of the joint instead of hanging up on the ball joint, putting the stress on the ball joint, and eventually breaking it. I'm sure you've seen those trucks before where the arm is fully all the way extended down and it looks like they're broken and leaning to the side. Usually it's because a ball joint failed. So this will solve that issue, especially guys going off-roading, jumping your trucks, overlanding, whatever you're doing. Another great point to these is they are rebuildable. You can remove this. There's a clip underneath here that holds it in. You can remove the uniball, give us a call or your local off-road shop, replace the 1-inch uniball, and there you go. You got new joints if these do wear out in time. Other thing we have here are our hardware. So we have a nice countersunk top cap, and this comes with all of our kits. We don't have any of the bolts hanging out the top. Just we have a nice cleaner solution here. On some of the Toyota models, this really comes in handy because the bodies actually flex. So if your upper control arm comes to full compression, and let's say your body or your fender well, they're mounted on soft body mounts. A lot of kits out there you'll see they have a real tall misalign. It actually pops through, puts a hole into the fender liner. We solved that issue here by making a nice clean looking top cap, and it also lets it articulate and kind of swing right inside the uniball there. 12-point hardware as well. Lower misalign, got one right here. Also stainless steel. You have a taper, so that fits inside the spindle, right? Real easy. And then you slip that inside, bolt goes through, torque the bolt, you're all set on the spindle side. So real easy as far as adapting these to your spindle. We make it easy with our stainless steel parts. These are also really nice, the fact that they are stainless. A lot of you guys that are maybe on the East Coast dealing with a lot of salt on the roads, snow, even by the sand, beach, mountains, in the desert, anywhere. Corrosion resistant, so that really helps. I think that covers the outer cup. And of course that is held in by our 4130 chromoly uniball cups. So they're CNC machined and they keep them in place, that's for sure. Spin it around here. Our bushings. Another unique feature about our arms. A lot of the competition uses a polyurethane bushing. We use Delrin. This is the bushing right here, and the unique thing about it is there's a lot less deflection in the Delrin bushings. They're a lot harder than in actual polyurethane bushing. These don't squeak. We have a grease groove that's machined into them. We make all these. And then we have a grease Zerk fitting right here. So you can service them, right? Anytime you're looking over your suspension, you can grease these fittings. It's going to pump between the two bushings that are right here. It's going to fill that void between the crush sleeve. It's going to fall into this grease groove, and it's going to grease the joint. So real easy. We designed it so to keep it non-squeak. It's also extremely durable. The nice thing about having less deflection, right, which means the crush sleeve is going to move less inside this bushing, is less movement, right? So if you're going off-road, instead of your arms just moving the whole time because you got these squishy polyurethane bushings, they're going to stay exactly where they want to be. That keeps your caster in the same spot, keeps your camber in the same spot. We've done a lot of these for heavy duty vehicles, right? They're overloaded. Maybe you have a huge bumper on the front, a huge winch, an armored vehicle. Done a lot of different configurations. You're loaded down with overlanding gear. If you have polyurethane bushing, something that's softer than what we're using, the arm is going to move a lot more, right? You're going around a turn, you're going off-road. It's more weight putting pressure on these points, and it's going to move the arm. So we eliminate that by using this. It's the best, and that's what we use. It's also the exact same material that we use on our trophy trucks for Brenthale Industries. The lower control arm pivots, same material, same machining method, just a different size to accommodate upper control arms. So really cool there, nice feature. We have hundreds of thousands of miles of test time on these, and this is the way to go. We covered the Zerk fittings, real easy to service them there. Oh, here's another nice feature. So inside of our bushings, again, these are all held with inside a 4130. It's a chromoly bushing right here, welded into your arm. We wrap the backside of the sheet metal under all of them. It's just a little extra protection to make sure that if you hit a hard hit or anything significant, it's extra protection, extra coverage to keep that bushing connected to the arm. Just another nice thing. You never know what's going to happen when you're going off-road, whether you're in Baja, in the mountains, Alaska, anywhere. So durability, there's one more. Bushings, let's touch on those for a sec. Sorry, not bushings, badges. Badges. This is the size, it's a 3-inch badge that comes on all of our upper control arms. This is the standard color, which is metallic silver. That's going to be the general color if you order an arm from us or a dealer. It's going to come right here. But these are riveted on. Cool thing is we made it customizable. If you have a truck and you're running a certain color, you can remove these. You can get them powder coated yourself. Or you can go on our website. We have these colors right here. So these are the colors that you can go on our website and you can purchase any of these. They're on there, click away, and you can customize it to your truck. If you have beadlock rings that are custom color, match it with your kit. It's kind of a cool feature. If you got your shocks anodized a special color, might as well match your arms too. So again, silver is standard. This is what you will get if you're ordering from us, a dealer, anywhere, but you can always get a custom color. It's a real nice touch and another nice thing. Underneath the badge, you have powder coat. We use a gloss black powder coat. This is a 2-stage. That's something that's also unique. It's durable, very durable. So every arm gets sandblasted before they're coated. Fully sandblasted, coated once, and then coated again. So that's with the clear. So 2-stage powder coat, it's very durable, and again, it comes in handy if you're going in sand. I mean, if you're going off-road, you're either going in sand, mud, you're in snow and salted roads. So durability is huge in off-road, and they not only look good, but the powder coat holds up well as well. So that's pretty much all the features of our control arms. Did I talk about crush sleeves? These are crush sleeves. It's the pivot that goes inside of your bushings. They're crush sleeves, called crush sleeves, because when you go and put them on the truck, you torque your bolt down, and your bolt is actually crushing, the 2 plates are crushing on this sleeve, not the bushing. That'll cause squeaking if your sleeve is too small. So these are slightly bigger than your bushings to make sure that when you tighten that bolt, it tightens on to the crush sleeve. That way, this pivot actually stays in place, and the bushing in the arm is moving around it. So really important that happens, and we make sure that does in all of our kits. That's one more thing. Let's see here. Design-wise, let's talk about geometry a little bit in design. Most of our control arms, actually all of them I believe, have caster built into them. So what does caster do? Caster keeps stability on your truck. When it comes from the factory, obviously a vehicle has certain characteristics to make it handle exactly how it came from the factory, which is great for that. But what we all like to do is put shocks on it. It's probably the first thing you do, right? You're pairing this with a shock. What does a shock do? A shock lifts your vehicle. When it lifts the truck, you're losing caster. Generally, it lifts up and you lose caster, the spindle moves forward. So we take your pivot and we slightly move it back, so when the vehicle is lifted, you have the same caster as you did when the truck was stock. Sometimes we even add more to give you even more on-road stability. If you've ever put those shocks on your truck and you have the stock control arms, you might notice it's a little unstable on the freeway. You'll feel your steering wheel, it kind of wanders a little bit. It's not the easiest to drive. Again, caster will solve that. That's what we do with our control arms. We add more caster, it brings your wheel back so it's comfortable driving on the highway at high speeds and all that fun stuff. I think that's pretty much it. I think we covered everything here. You got your stainless steel bushings, your Delrin pivots, the crush sleeves, Zerk fittings for greasability, our 12-point bolts with our countersunk top cap, that nice touch there, our FK uniballs, 4130 cups, stainless bushings again, and of course you have a nice C-lock nut here. This is a steel locking nut with a washer, and that's the best way to go. So again, pair these with an extended length shock. That can be an aftermarket shock for many of the guys out there, a lot of good ones. And these will work great. They give you a lot of control on the road when you're giving a little more lift to fit bigger tires. They also work awesome when you're going off-road, hitting the trails, whatever you're doing, pre-running or going overland. All right, that's it for today. We're gonna visit another topic and we'll see you next time.